Okay, our objective this time is linear versus exponential versus absolute value. The problem states the table below shows the number of U.S. households with personal computers from 1994 to 2002. And then it says, which function, linear, exponential, or absolute value, will model the situation best? Justify your answer with an explanation or a graph. I think the best way to go on this one is actually to find a graph. So I'm going to be going to Desmos and entering those values into my chart. Okay, I'm back in Desmos now. If you don't remember how to get a new graph, if you just click on those three lines, just a new blank graph will do it. All right, we need a table again, so we're going to go to the plus sign to add an item. We're going to pick table, and then I can just go ahead and start entering values. 35.1, 38.2, 41, 44, 46.9, and then a 6, which is 50. Then we'll add in a 7, which is 52.7, and then I'll add in an 8, which is 56.2. And then we definitely want to go over to our wrench to set our window. So my x-axis, the smallest x is 1, so I'm going to put 0. My largest x is 8, so I'll put 10. You just want to put something a little bit bigger than it. It's not really a big deal. And then if I'm looking at my y's, the smallest y is 35, so I'm going to put 30. And then my largest y is 56.2, so I'm going to put 60. And again, it doesn't really matter if you're off a little bit. Okay, press anywhere on the screen. I can definitely see a linear pattern there. The graph is making a line. When I go back to my problem, I will definitely pick that my function is going to be linear. And when it says to justify your answer with an explanation or a graph, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to say the graph forms a line. So, and then I'm going to actually show it because I can't see your Desmos screen when I'm correcting your test. So this will be years. The top row is X and the bottom row is Y. And then the the x-axis is households. And then if you recall when we were looking at that graph, it made a linear pattern. So this for sure shows me that you graphed it and that's what you found that it was. Another way that you could do it, because it says to give an explanation, I could say there is a constant slope of 3, and the way that I would get 3 is just to figure out what's being added or subtracted every time. And for this one I'm going to backwards subtract. I get 3.5, 2.7, 3.1, 2.9, 3, 2.8, and 3.1. So I can tell that's pretty constant, and all of them are around 3. So that's why I said there's a constant slope of 3.